Boom, flash, wham, things, intro, flashing lights, little graphic right there. Something goes by, wham, wipe, me. Hi. I don't do any editing, so I was just pretending that there was something going on there. If I had editing, that's what would have happened. Little hit the bid would have been flashing by, a couple of different pictures of me like this, like that, maybe some dancing girls, wipe it out, and then me. Hi, how are you? My name's Kenny Glick. Last week I gave a stock code JMIA, Jumama we call it. And I explained to you how the stock's coming out of a chart pattern, a pattern that has made me money over the last, 3 or 4 years. This is a 3-year VWAP pattern. So anyway, the stock symbol is JMIA. I gave it to you last week. Again, a little bit of a chase at 685. We were long on Friday. And the commentary, if you do follow me and you are a member of our chat room, remember, these are just glimpses into what we do for ourselves in the chat room. I'm going to be doing a lot less videos. So hopefully you guys make your way to see me live. But when I have a swing trade on, I like to talk about it because that's the proper way to do things. So what happened on Jumama was that we planned on swinging it, right? And then it broke down on Friday. So we wound up selling it basically where we bought it, 777. And then you came in this morning and you said, hey, remember that stock that didn't follow through on Friday that we still like and we still think it's going to 1250? Why don't we buy it today cheaper when it breaks over the VWAP? Let me show you. Or maybe I won't show you. Maybe I'll pretend to show you. Let me try that one more time. Hello. So let me just pick it up for a second. I know you can't see the screen properly sometimes. So NVAX is going down and hitting new lows. 5 or 6 days ago, we were swinging this, remember? And then we got a gap up. And the gap was sold into, which if you know about swing trading, that is where you usually want to sell. So again, we didn't have to sell it at the highs. We sold it close to the highs. And look where it is now. It gave back everything. And now makes it way back down to 1350. I'm going to try this one again. But again, NVAX, notoriously a pump and dump. And here comes the dump stage. But we pumped it 12 points higher than I thought it was going to go. So pretty damn good trade. So now we're on to Jumama. I don't like owning stocks. I don't like swing trading, right? And this is why I don't like owning stocks, and this is why I don't like swing trading. So let's say you decided to buy it at $8 on Friday. It got to the 805. We were hoping to see it get to the 817. It never got there. Rolls over and dies. And it goes all the way back down, even lower from where it was Friday's lows. And then you'll see it here today at those Friday's lows again. Anyway, but let's assume you bought it way back on the 3rd of January, June, right? And you held it all the way till today. You weren't making money until about 20 minutes ago. This is why I don't swing trade, because if you see, there's plenty of opportunities to buy the same stock that you're swinging the next day on the dip. So just because it didn't work on Friday, we had, $8 calls at a nickel. They wound up expiring worthless. Some of us had the stock. I had the stock. And here I'm completely expecting to own it. But I don't let stocks break back under the VWAP without selling them. And then if they break my entry price, I sell what I have left because I don't own stocks when they're going down. It really is that simple. I don't own stocks when they're going down. I own them when they're going up. So today you came in, you say, hey, that Jumama was pretty discouraging on Friday. But the overall trend, the reason we think it's going to 928 and possibly 1040 is that the overall uptrend is intact. It's out of the bottom. It double bottomed. It triple bottomed. So we still like the name. So this is what you do. If you like the name, especially if it disappointed you the day before, the next day's follow through, remember, everybody who didn't make money on it Friday is going to buy it at that same price. Here, VWAP's getting you in at 740 instead of waiting for the 777 from Friday or the 786 where we bought the breakout. But even if you bought the 777 and 786, prices that didn't work on Friday work today. It's just round and round and round we go. But the reason I want to just make a few comments is that the market never goes down, right? It's a joke, right? The joke is the joke is that the market really never goes down. You have to understand that right now, right? So if you're just trading individual names, they go down. Most stocks continue to be awful. Yet the market, which is the QQQ, never goes down. So it's the top 100 stocks. So they take in all the best stocks, and when you don't qualify to hang, they kick you out of the club. That's how they keep the Qs from going down all the time. That's how the perpetual game is played. They kick the weak stocks out of the indices to keep the perpetual idea that the market never goes down. But in theory, the market never does go down. Anyway, so if you walked in today, right, the idea is idea validation. You want your idea or your thesis or your inkling, your notion, or your I don't know, what's the word for idea? Your idea, right? You have an idea. Well, I heard the market never goes down. Oh, it's down now. So then you should say to yourself, well, it's not going to stay down. Cool. You know that, right? Every once in a while, it does stay down, right? But your default is to assume that we're never going down ever again. And you're waiting for what? Validation of that point. And what's the validation of that point? The validation of that point is consolidation between the low of the day and what was the high point of the day at the time. There's your low, there's your high. Stocks that are above the VWAP tend to be bought, especially if it's the Qs. Then they break the high of the day, more buying, prior day VWAP break into the green. 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal on the Qs. This trade, this setup, every time it shows up so far in 2024, it's been a profitable trade every time. Every time. 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal on the QQQ has not failed, not once this whole year. And then you throw in MLGO, which I know. I'm surprised I was trading this as well, but it's on my radar. I saw it getting through the 1 minute, getting through the multi-day, getting through the high of the day, and then breaking 5. We bought it at $5 and we sold it into the halt, which was a little premature, but we still got paid. Well, stock wound up going up from 5 to 650. And then we had DSY, which I want you to keep watching this stock. DSY, I don't know what it is, nor do I care, but this stock has now paid us 3 times on long trades. And I think it's setting up again for later on today, because every time it goes down, there seems to be buyers at those lower levels. So until it breaks the lows of the day, the buy on dips is still here. So today, your pre-market low is the end of this trade, probably 346. Keep this one on the radar. I want to show you to you for a second. Here's the last, this stock's only been around, I think, for 2 days, 3 days. It's some sort of reverse merger, I think. I don't know, somebody mentioned Kathy Wood's involved. I don't know what that means. I didn't think she buys penny stocks. I don't know what this is. So let's read the news ahead with each other. Please don't tell me this is a Chinese stock. Ugh, I think it is. Again, I'll trade anything as long as the price, I won't own it. But keep an eye on this stock. The idea is if it doesn't want to die, it's still a buy. So, traded this one today. But let's go back to the Jumama, right? And this 3-year chart. And I'm going to leave you right here. When I see a stock coming out of the doldrums or the dungeon, they tend to make a run for the border. They don't want to be captured again. This is one of them. So every pullback since we started trading this stock, and again, I bought it coming out of the doldrums right here. This is going back to the beginning of the year in February. I actually made a few TikTok videos about the stock. For a $7 stock, it's pretty volatile, but that's good because the volatility gives you a chance to buy it back on dips. So I'm a buyer, and I got to own some of this stock. And if it breaks the 928, that'll be the first time in a very, very long time that it's broken over any extended multiple time frame VWAP, especially it broke the 1 year. Here's the 1, right? Here's the 2. And most of the trades that I have found over in these chart patterns, if they break the 1 and the 2, they get to the 3 and beyond. Because if we get to 928, I'm looking for this stock to get to 1008 easy. And then you see this spike price. This probably was like a blow off top at the time. That's the 1250. There's no reason to think the stock's not going to 1250. Yeah, and that's where we're at right now. But I can't. I'm doing the 2 streams at the same time. It's been really hard to do the 3 streams. It seems to be working right now. I think you guys hear me. I'm trying to do 3 streams simultaneously. It's eating up the bandwidth. I still got enough gigs to push it, but I'm pushing it. Push it. The easiest thing to do: show up at my website, see what this is all about. And listen, I saw some comments about me on the YouTube. It is true. I do come across as a, what was the word? Angry wasn't the word. It was remorseful, jealous. I am. And why don't I take more size on my positions? Because then I can't talk and trade. I pride myself in helping people. When I put size on, I tend to shut up. That's why I figured if I have a team of 3 guys working with me, they can manage my trades, and I could continue to talk and have some fun. I don't have to worry about it. But I'm going to try to take the high road for as long as I can. Let's just put it this way. There's nobody on YouTube that's better than me. Okay? Nobody. Seriously. If you want to legitimately learn how to day trade, I will jump you 20 years ahead of everybody else, because I will only show you what works. And there's just a very select thing that you need to learn. VWAP, range breaks. And that's it. And that's just about, the idea generation. Pshaw. The idea that you need to go out and find stocks that are good to trade. Poof. Once you understand how the market works, you could trade any piece of garbage. You could trade garbage stocks like Melgo and DSY all the way up to the QQQ and Jumama. And you'll start to notice very quickly, and the better traders learn this very quickly. Every day is the same exact day. Nothing ever changes. Really. The market is generally in a bull market. Pullbacks are generally bought. Most stocks are still pump and dumps. So when they officially break down, they tend to keep going down. The market continues to go up. Earnings season still comes around every quarter. And starting on July 12th, we are going to start a new earnings season. And it starts with JP Morgan and Citibank, Wells Fargo. And then the following Monday, here comes the Goldman Sachs. So here's what I'm going to give you guys. Start coming to my website. Kick the tires, get to know my crew, get to know this new group of people that I'm hanging with, the stock market media people, the hit the bid people, the YouTube people. And then we could all grow from here. And then I am also going to hire again, this is what I need. I'm hiring. I will give you a free month or 2 or 3 months. All right? I got no problem giving you free time. I just need people to help me. Help me build the social media kingdom that I should be running right now. Considering I've been doing this, it was me, Oscar Carboni, and the day trading rock star. I'm still doing this, which is crazy in a way, but I really don't have anywhere else to be right now. So I dig it. But I'm not going to talk about winning trades or losing trades anymore. You understand what I bring to the table. And if you don't, just come to the website and you'll see it live. Because then there's no denying if I said we're buying this stock here. And it's never going to be about my P&L. I do trades that nobody can do. Not many people can sit there and short UVXY and sell puts on the QQQ. It takes a lot of money. It's almost a waste. I was just doing some math. You know, I love shorting UVXY, but it takes up such buying power to stay short, and then you got to borrow it. It eats away at the profits. It's almost, you might as well just let the money sit in cash, get the 5 and, the 5%. But if you want to learn how to play the game of day trading, it's all about accepting the market is rigged, understanding that it's the same day over and over again. So the market's generally in bull market mode, right? It's the same day perpetually almost every day. So then the last part of the equation is if you have something that works on that day, which is the same day over and over again, then just do that. And then you'll see 12 years will go by and you'll be like, wow, this trade works. And hopefully it doesn't take you 12 years to realize it. That's why I'm here. You could either trust me or watch this trade in action. Watch it. It's not just me. And the reason I spread the gospel of the VWAP is that the self-fulfilling prophecy, that is technical analysis, even though some of these people want you to believe it's not. And you know what a self-fulfilling prophecy is, right? If we all believe something's going to happen, then it's going to happen, right? So if we all believe so for instance, if we all truly believe that buying stocks when they break VWAP works, the more people I tell, that means the more people will buy it here at 744, making it work. Right? Let me just show you. This is just one trade. So if you were looking at Jumama this morning, right? And you had the $8 call. Oh, I lost $100 trading Jumama on Friday with you, Kenny. Did you? Okay. We all lose money almost every day. Not today, actually. I'm flawless today. But let's say you came in, you said, all right, those Jumamas didn't work on Friday. Kenny said if something doesn't work on Friday, quite often they follow through on Monday. So you went and you bought the 750s this time because the stock was under the 750. So you went 750s. And you picked them up at 45. Maybe you picked them up at 50, 45 or 50. And they went to $1.05. There's your 100%, 100%. 100%. It's a double. It used to take you 4.5 years to make 100% on your money when you invest in the market. Not with options, not with VWAP. You find doubles and triples every day. And plus the market never goes down. Oh, by the way.
Here's new highs. Market never goes down. Ever.
So, and again, if you were buying the Qs, right? Oh, but Kenny, you said they were going to go up 6 points on Friday. I thought they were going to go up 6 points on Friday. I did. And they only went up $1.50. You still could have made 100 or 200% on your money. So you came in just like Jumama. Oh, I'm disappointed. Okay, cool. That was one day. So then you saw the chop today. Look, you break at 422, 75. What are you going to do? Buy the 463s for the day. 463s right here. Watch. See how it's the same exact chart? That's why I trade in the money options. So you're buying the contracts right here, 81 cents. They're at 208. That's 145% on your money, 145% on your money, 145% on your money. You understand the difference between investing and just trading what you see on a daily basis? The percentage gains, the investor, the long-term investor, what's the goal? You want to own something, and you hope that over an extended period of time, you will get 12.5% to 20% over a year. That's Warren Buffett right there, my friends. 12.5% to 20% for the year. You're Warren Buffett, Holmes. Understanding market mechanics and options on a daily basis, you're fine. Doubles and triples. These are 100% too. And then remember last 2 Fridays ago, 20 baggers everywhere, 50 baggers in fact, 50 times your money in a day. And if that's the day you decide to get a little aggressive, May 31st, 2024 by far was the greatest day in the history of trading. There was no doubt. I've never seen the opportunity like that presented in a very, very long time. 2 reversals, full-blown, massive reversals in one day. I dream of that day happening again. Hopefully it happens soon. And there we are. That's about it, my friends. So again, if you're struggling out there, my name's Kenny Glick. I definitely could help you. If you've lost money from somebody that's led you the wrong way, I'm sorry about that. Most people don't know what they're talking about. I do. And I'm not going to get it right all the time. But when I'm wrong and you want to yell at me, I bathe in your anger because I don't control the market, right? All I do is give recommendations on chart patterns. These aren't even stocks to me. Remember, they're just letters and numbers and chart patterns. There's no difference between DSY, NVAX, or JMIA. They're all the same to me. It's about the price, where they pull back to, and where they break out from. And when you really start to see it like that, there's zero fear because you know exactly what you're buying. You know exactly what you're risking. And if it works, you know exactly what you're making. If it doesn't work, you know exactly what you're going to lose. All right? Call me or email me or something. Soon we're going to have call-in show too. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to do a lightning round kind of stuff. Should be fun. All right. Have a great rest of the day. It's 12:20. Nobody should be sitting here at the desk watching me anyway. You should be out enjoying your day. I'm probably going to go hit the pickleball courts. And I just got a couple of new strains of some sort. A couple of things got sent in the mail. I have a lot of experimenting to do. Trying to find that perfect blend of stuff for my Grateful Dead shows. Anyway. And if you haven't seen us on a Thursday night, we'll probably do a couple of Thursday night sessions, and then earnings season will be here. And then I'm going away, and NVAX is about to hit 1550. It's incredible. All right, be careful out there, my friends. Seriously, if you're losing money in the market, call me. I'll help you out. I'll show you a couple of guaranteed trades on UVXY, how to profit from that. QQQ call spreads, phenomenal. Daily options, awesome. It's just there's a lot. There's just a lot of awesomeness going on. If you're not partaking in it because you don't understand, I'll point you in the right direction. All right. See ya.